This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet. This is Matthew 24 and verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Akarkadash. Shalom to the elders for pushing the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered to the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And shalom to the Akwaf as well too. I say shalom. And the Heavenly Father's true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashon Kadash, the Holy Tongue. And this is a sit-down lesson that I wanted to bring out from the FDD.org. It was 3 minutes ago, and it reads as of October the 28th, 2023, even though today is October the 29th, 2023. And it reads, it says, Israel launches second stage of war against Hamas. It says Israel entering what it described as the second stage of the war against Hamas over the weekend, expanding the ground operations and shellings in order to ratchet up the pressure of the Iranian-backed group. It says we have stabilized our defense line. The Israeli Defense Force Chief of Staff Lieutenant Hazri Hazavali said the televised remarks on October the 28th, adding that the Israeli force kills 100 of Hamas in the fresh fighting. There were no immediate statement about Israeli losses. It says in a televised briefing, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said the Israeli forces were at the portal of the Basistan of Evil, a signal that were closing in on the Gaza city. It says Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, a War Cabinet Minister Ben Gantz echoed Netanyahu's remarks describing the conflict now entering its fourth week. A second war of independence will not be a short war, it will be a long war, Gatton says. It says the sweeping statement from the Israeli leaders about the essential quality of this fight needs to be careful pursued. When Netanyahu means invoking never again is the knowledge that on October 7th, Israeli fails in its finding plea of the providing the Jews which security of the anti-Semitic mass murder, which meant by the Israeli leaders describing that as a second war of independence, and that Israel must, by defeating Hamas, it will exert itself in the Middle East and bolstering its border to prevent any repeat of the atrocities. It says the Israelis spending 3 weeks preparing for this, a smaller scale strikes designed to remove immediately threats to the ground forces as some of the Palestinian capabilities to carry out a cross-border rocket attack. It says the time also allowed Israel to array its forces, especially the hundreds of thousands of military reserve who are called up are required to refresh their training. Now Israel feels ready to implement its declared war aim more carefully. It says a preparations for ground offense after a week in which the armor and infantry conducted initial prohibiting incursions across the Gaza Strip border to attack Hamas ambush positions clearly access path of Israeli forces signal further escalations on the evening of October 27th. It says which waves of intensifying airstrikes and shutdown of the telecommunications in Hamas control and cave. Israeli said much of the shelling was designed to penetrate Hamas tunnel and bunkers in the sub-Mediterranean tunnels and bunkers near network in Gaza City, as well as provide cover for the large-scale entry of the ground forces, unlikely officials made during the previous cruising since October the 7th. The militaries made no mention of the forces leaving Palestine territory, a signal that we're setting up in advanced positions from which to pressure the fight against Hamas. Bring up that Matthew 24 verse 6 again. Then I'm going to close out the lesson. Matthew 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See, that should be my trouble for all these things must first come to pass, but it's not yet. This is Matthew 24 and verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying of this recent news article from as of October the 28th, 2023. As it says again, Israel launches a second stage of war against Hamas. So with that, once again, hopefully this lesson was edifying. And with that, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem HaKadosh. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered in the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And shalom to the Akim, scattered in the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely, like I mentioned before. And shalom to the Aquam sisters as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.